The HTC One X, released in 2012, epitomized HTC's peak. It was a critically acclaimed device that showcased the company's design prowess and technological capabilities. The One X is estimated to have sold around 10 million units globally. Despite not being an absolute blockbuster in terms of raw sales numbers, the HTC One X was still a notable device that helped establish HTC as a leader in Android smartphones. It showcased innovative features and a premium design that set it apart from many competitors. Okay, let's start. First, ensure the HTC One X is completely powered off before starting the teardown. Use a SIM card ejector tool or a paper clip to remove the SIM card tray. Use a plastic prying tool to open the back cover. Since it is secured with double-sided tape, it can be quite difficult to remove. Avoid using a metal spudger, as it can damage the plastic back cover. If possible, use a magic heating pad to heat the back cover first. Once opened, we can see that the back cover has some signal antennas and a speaker module attached to it. Usually, the first step after opening the back cover is to disconnect the battery. The battery connector on this phone is not very obvious. It seems to be under the copper foil. Let's peel it back and take a look. To give credit where it's due, HTC did a great job with heat dissipation. Even 10 years ago, they used such a large piece of heat-conductive copper foil. Oh, it seems I was wrong. The battery connector is under the motherboard. HTC phones have always been known for being difficult to disassemble, and iFixit has given them a repairability rating of 2 out of 10. I can see why today. So let's start by removing the motherboard. Remove the 6 screws that are holding the motherboard in place. Also, be very careful when removing the 3 ribbon cables. The design is a bit convoluted, and it's easy to tear the cables when lifting the motherboard. Finally, we get access the battery connector. Pry up the battery. Above is the ear speaker, and below is the return key ribbon cable. Overall, the phone's structure and the appearance of its components have not changed much. Even though it's been 12 years, we can still easily identify the names and functions of each component. It's true that the latest smartphones, no matter how good or new they are, basically have the same features as those from 12 years ago. I wonder what will happen in another 12 years. As consumers, we always hope that new companies will emerge to change the market landscape, with each generation surpassing the previous one, bringing more changes to the world. Returning to this phone, we can see that the HTC One X already had the appearance of a modern phone, which also led HTC to its peak. However, the complex structure, unconventional, and even stubborn engineering design also doomed its failure. Having disassembled it to this point, I have no desire to put it back together again. The structure could have been simple, but instead, it's convoluted and makes it difficult to repair. Making phones easier to repair is a customer demand and a market demand. Thanks for watching.